Good evening. Welcome home. My name is Daniel Brower. I use he, she, or they pronouns, and I am the associate pastor here at First Christian Church of Decatur. Welcome to our 601 Wednesday check-in and meditation. I was thinking about on my drive in today that it always seems to be a rainy day when I do this. So uh once again it's raining, and once again I hope that you are safe and dry inside tonight. I had a conversation with a friend of mine earlier today, and they brought up that they were worried about a mutual friend of ours. They said it seems like despair affects him really intensely. Like there needs to be some kind of hope in a situation or he spirals. Now, my friend is a very empathetic person, and their concern is valid as well as kind. But it did make me start thinking about the state of the world and the nature of humanity and Lent. Because to me, on a certain level, that's just kind of the human experience. If there's no hope and only despair, humans tend to spiral into sorrow and pessimism and ruin. The Proverbs tell us that where there is no vision, the people perish. And I think that that phrase is equally true for hope. Where there is no hope, the people perish. Our need and desire for hope in the midst of everything, in spite of everything, is very human. It's one of the reasons why we have things like art. If some beauty can be created, then surely life is not completely worthless. It's one reason we have faith. If we believe in something greater, we can accomplish something amazing. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. In the words of a children's song from when I was a kid, that may be hard to say, but Hebrews 11:1 says it that way. I think what the writer of Hebrews is trying to get at here is that while faith and hope are symbiotic, they're not the same thing. They depend on each other, but they're not one, right? We hope for better days. We hope that wars will cease. We hope that no more children will die and no one will go hungry and we can all pay our bills. Hope is vital to our existence because without it, we spiral and we're unable to envision a future where things are different. Without the vision, people perish. And hope gives us that vision of a better future. And then faith enables us to seek it out. Hope wishes, faith acts. I have faith that God will make a way for us, so I will walk in that. I have faith that we can have peace in our lifetime, so I will make that as true as I can. I have faith that everything is possible, so I will believe on that. Faith is the action behind our hope. Faith makes manifest the things for which we hope. Faith and hope are two very important reasons that we gather here, not only in the physical building, but also in this virtual space. The hope of knowing that we are not alone, and our faith in a power higher than ourselves gives us something to hold on to when life happens and despair does threaten to overwhelm us. The relationship of despair and hope and faith and courage is why Lent is such a gift of a season. It's more than just the sad one or the one where we stop doing anything fun for 40 days. Lent is a chance to look despair and negativity and the valley of the shadow of death in the face and say, hi, I know this is happening, and I know this is real, but this isn't all there is, and it won't always be this way. Lent allows us to recognize sorrow without succumbing to it, and to experience despair without forgetting that there is also hope and love and joy. We're focusing on joy this Lent not because we want to push away all of the bad stuff that's happening and forget that it's happening and just focus on joy, happiness. We're focusing on joy this Lent because it's there, because it's able to be found even in the midst of the wanderings of Lent. Like joy, like love, like hope, faith enables us to see more than just the despair in front of us. Lent lets us think about these things. It contains multitudes. Like life itself, Lent is a journey. And I'm really glad to be on this journey of faith and hope and love and joy with all of you. If you would like to continue your journey with us beyond this brief interaction we're having, why not stop by on Sunday? Our Sunday school begins at 9:30 and our worship service begins at 10:25. Now we do meet both in person and online, so however you can participate, you are so welcome to do so. And I really look forward to seeing you there. But if corporate worship is not your thing, but you still want to be part of this community, there are tons of other ways to do that. For example, the Atlanta Science Festival kicks off in 3 days, and First Christian is, as usual, going to be part of it. The annual Science and Religion panel will be held in our sanctuary next Thursday at 7 p.m., and we're going to be talking about the possibility and the implications of alien life. It's going to be super fun, so please mark your calendars for that. Or if you're not into that because there's too much talking, not enough food, have I got great news for you? Community dinners are back. The very day after the Science Festival panel on Friday, March 15th, we will be having our next community dinner at 6 p.m. Dinner is free and open to everyone. I am not sure what we're having yet because my husband hasn't told me, but I feel confident that it will be great. And most importantly, free. I said that. Free. I like free food. Um, if you like free food, plan to show up to that. Or if you're really ambitious, why not plan to show up to the Science Festival panel and the community dinner and worship on Sunday? And I'll see you back here next Wednesday for the next 601. It's going to be a really busy week. It's going to be a really fun week, and I'd love for you to stop by and say hi. But, as always, whether I see you or I don't, this much remains true. God made you special. God loves you very much. And so do I. Have a great night, everyone.